Okay, hey guys, and welcome back to episode 6 of our review series for Reign of the Warlock. Today I just want to go over with the new sets that have been introduced in the expansion. So for that we went over to a new site. This one is maxroll.gg, fairly well known site in the community. So they've gathered up all the new set items for us in a nice little chart here so we can explore. So the first set looks like it's made up of 3 items consisting of a knife, which is the Chris, a hard leather armor, and a light belt. So this looks like it's maybe a lower level set. So the first item, the knife, is called Bane's Oathmaker. It gives 20% faster run walk, max damage based on character level, 30% deadly strike when you have 3 items, which is the full set, and 3 to mana after each kill if you only have 2 items equipped. The full set bonus is 1 to all skills, 25 cast rate, 80% enhanced damage, 15 to dexterity, and 40% magic find. So, you know, pretty decent for a lower level set. Okay, yeah, set bonus is the same throughout. So now the armor gives you 50 to defense, 30 to magic resist. Okay, that's very rare. 7, okay, attack rating based on character level, faster hit recovery. Those you get, of course, if you have the 3 or the 2 matching items equipped. And then you got your full set bonus again. So overall, not that exciting. And then last but not least, the belt. If you have all 3 items, you get 15 to energy. Otherwise, it gives 10% faster cast rate. And I like that it's level 8. I could see some level 9 low level dueling characters maybe make use of this belt, so that's kind of fun. 20 to life, and then again the set bonus. So overall, though, pretty decent for a lower level set. And then the higher level set, which is the second set introduced, it's meant for the Warlock, I'm guessing. It's called Horizon Splendor. Oh yeah, it's a Warlock set. So how many parts does it come with? It comes with the head, the armor, gloves, boots, and the shield. So it's a 5-piece set, including a Warlock only item. So I guess only a Warlock can complete the set. So the first one is the helmet, Horizon's Continents, and it gives you, what does it give you here? 1 to all Warlock skills, attack rating bonus percentage based on level, 10 to 20 strength, 7 to 10 magic reduced. Then with 4 items you get 15 strength, and with 2 items you get increased maximum life 5%. Then the full set bonus gives 3 to Warlock skills, 350 enhanced damage, 30 to enchant, okay, that's big, 300 defense, 20 to dexterity, 30 to energy, all resist 50, and 100 MF. So even if they gave like a +1 to like fire mastery, that would be huge as well, and it would further bump up that enchant potential. So okay, that's it for the head. Let's look at the armor now. It's a rusted armor. It gives 2 to demon skills, some basic enhanced defense, a little bit to mana, some all resist there, minus poison, and then 15 to vitality. And then, okay, here we go. And then if you get 2 items, you do get the poison res as well. And then the set bonus, and the next one here we have is the gloves. Sorry about the skipping around. It's the gloves, Horizon's Hold. They give attack rating 95 to 150. They give 140 to 270 fire damage, which is substantial. It gives 10% crushing blow. I'm pretty sure that's the highest elemental damage on any gloves in the game, so that's quite fun to have, especially with the crushing blow there. It makes for a strong contender. Attack rating never hurt, dexterity never hurt, nice life bonus as well, 30 to 40 life bonus. Then if you have 4 items equipped, you get 7% life leech, another 7% mana leech at 3 items, and with only 2 items you get 30% increased attack speed. So overall, not bad. I could see some build potentials with this set. Horizon's Legacy are a pair of mirrored boots, and you get 30% faster run walk, 10 to 15 for both strength and dexterity. You get magic resist of 20 to 30%, cannot be frozen, minus requirements to the tune of 30%, and an additional 10% run walk with 2 items equipped. So kind of an underwhelming partial set bonus. You know, they could have done something fun and like doubled it or something, right? But oh well. Horizon Secrets Codex, 2 to Eldritch skills, 30% FHR, 20% blocking chance, and then 20 to 30 to the vitality, which is considerable, and 30 to 50 to life. So that's a nice plus life little shield. 15 to energy with 4 items, minus 25 to fire resist with 3 items, and that's enemy fire resist. So that's pretty cool. And then poison length reduced by 75 with only 2 items. So overall, you know, like, is this a GG set? Is it amazing? Am I going to be excited hunting for it? I could see some use cases with certain builds, but overall I think it's going to be relegated to the niche realm, just like all the other class sets. None of them really stand out. Maybe in previous patches, things like Natalia's set or even the Immortal King, they still had some merit. But, you know, as the game's been updated and the difficulty's been bumped up, I just feel like a lot of these sets, they get left in the dust for things like uniques or rune words or even certain rares. So, you know, finding a set item should be fun, especially when it's something you're actively building towards. A great example I could think of is the sets in Diablo 3. I understand it's another Diablo game, but it's still in the same universe. And, like, when you can complete a full set in Diablo 3, the benefits are usually amazing. They're high contenders with even the best, like, unique and gem combinations you can have, just because of how strong the full set benefits or even partial benefits sometimes can be in the Diablo 3 sets. I wish they'd bring some of that flavor to Diablo 2. I just find the sets are very underwhelming. These are the stats of the 1990s. Like, sorry guys, it's 2026. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but even though a lot of us are older guys and we grew up playing this game, and, you know, we're from like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, we, like, you know, we update with the world. We're modern. We like the new stats. We like the power creep. Like, for real, let's revisit some of these sets and unique items and even some of the rune words and really beef them up. Okay, so that's my little rant over. Just looking here, making sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, I mean, that looks to be it. And for sets anyway. And then in the next video, I guess we'll start getting into some of the higher levels of gameplay with the Warlock. I think you guys have probably heard enough about the items, but I just wanted to do my due diligence and give you guys the thorough, in-depth analysis review that I promised at the beginning of this series, right? Integrity is really important to me, and I want to do this YouTube thing correctly, and I want to serve my audience. And if right now that's the Diablo 2 player base, you know, I feel like, even though sure we're all strangers, we might have played online together at some point without knowing it, but we're all part of this greater Diablo community, right? We rally around this game, and that's brought so many of us so much joy and good times and great memories, and for some cases has seen us through hard times in our life. You know, I've met a lot of like wheelchair bound people and disabled people who play this game, and it really helps them to escape their situation and escape their circumstance for a couple hours a day and just kind of get into the fantasy of it all. And, you know, one guy I remember joking with me saying, you know, just because I'm crippled in real life doesn't mean I can't be a strong barbarian online and unleash my wrath, and like just kind of having a giggle about his whole situation, which is a great attitude to have when you find yourself in challenging circumstances in life, right? Is to kind of laugh at the whole thing. I think humor is a good medicine. Okay guys, I think we'll wrap it up there for today's video. Thanks for watching. You know, like and subscribe. It does help me to grow the channel. I am a new channel. I am trying to make a living doing this YouTube thing and serving my audience. So if you enjoyed what you heard, if you enjoy the way I speak, my cadence, you know, the way I go in depth on things, obsessively so sometimes, the way I, you know, throw ideas out there for Blizzard, for modders, you know, feel free to use any of the ideas I've talked about in your mods, guys. I don't even need credit or anything. I'm just happy to improve this amazing landscape that is Diablo 2, that was made in such a way that it can be modded to greatness. And I just think a lot of the items still could use a little bit more love and care and consideration when you're theming the item and when you're giving it. Every item needs that like central point of focus. Like almost every unique or rune word has that one thing that makes it extra special. In the case of grief, you know, grief rune word, it's obviously the plus damage. The other mods are negligible, but that plus damage really makes that sought after and a favored item. So try to consider that when you're revisiting these uniques, these sets especially, and give them a little something extra. Okay, that's it for now, guys. Have a great day. Thanks again.